What's up, everybody? Today is, man, the 166th episode of the In Your Face show. And I'm here with my main man, Stick Figures Man. um, Mr. Phil Machi.
Machi.
Meche? Maki. I gotta get rid of the H's. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry if I botch it. You know what I mean? Maki, Mr. Phil Maki, and he's here to promote his Kickstarter and promote what's your book called again?
The book is called
Retail Sunshine.
Everything Must Go.
Must Go.
Retail Sunshine everything must go. Damn. Well, hey, fuck it, let's go, let's get it. So, man, how did this Retail Sunshine everything must go come about?
Well, first of all, thanks for having
me
on your show.
on
I
your show.
appreciate
I
it.
appreciate it.
Not a problem, brother.
Uh, well, this is a
This is a
15-year anniversary book.
book.
So the
The
series
series
called Retail
called
Sunshine
Retail
has been
Sunshine
going
has
on
been
for
going on
15
for
years.
15 years.
Mm-hmm.
So this is in its 15th year. I was
year,
like, well, I got to do
I gotta
something
do something
special,
special,
and I just decided to collect
decided to
all
collect
the
all the
comics
comics
that I've put
that
out
I've put
over
out
the years,
over the years,
and all
and all of this,
the
the
stories,
stories,
in
in
one giant book
giant book
for all of it.
for all of it.
Okay. So, how many years have you been preparing it?
I mean,
I mean,
I haven't been
I
preparing
haven't
the
been
book
preparing
for
the
many
book for
years,
many years,
but the strip has been going on for 15.
for 15.
Okay. So, how was it received in the comic industry?
Well, I'm
I'm
an independent,
independent,
so
so
I don't
I don't
really
really
know that I've
know
had
that I've
much
had much
reception
reception
in the
in the
industry.
industry.
I'm very
I'm
much
very
on
much
on the
on the
fringe
fringe
outside of the
outside of the
industry.
industry.
Well, that's what most of us are. Man, most of us are what you call outers, and some
Okay.
of us are innies. We are in the Comic Cons, and what I'm
Yep.
saying. Me, I don't go to Comic Con like that. I haven't really been to one. I haven't been to one.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Well, I have
But
I have
been showing my work at shows since like
since like
2005.
2005.
did you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
conventions are where I've made
I've made
some amazing
amazing
friendships with
friendship
people
with people
and
and
sold a lot
sold
of
a lot of
comic books through
comic
the
books through the
years.
years.
Um,
Um,
it's great. I
it's
mean, the
great. I mean,
energy
the
at a
energy at a
convention is
convention
wonderful.
is wonderful.
Mm. Awesome. So when people see your art, people see what you're doing. What is it that they say that you get all the time?
A lot of
A
people
lot of
that
people that
have worked
have worked
retail
retail
themselves have
themselves
said
have
that
said
it's
that it's
very, very
very
relatable.
relatable.
Sometimes they say
Sometimes
it's
they say
too
it's too
relatable
relatable
uh,
uh,
because maybe
because
it's
maybe
bringing
it's
back a lot
bringing
of
back a
memories
lot of
for them.
memories for them.
Mm-hmm. So I take it that you've worked in retail a lot.
Yeah, I've done
Yeah,
about a
I've done
decade
about
of
a decade
retail.
of retail.
Oh man.
hmm
I've worked in retail myself. Oh my God, Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
Yeah.
so you get
So
it.
you get it.
Yeah, I worked at Bed Bath and Beyond, man.
Yeah, you probably
Yeah, you
put
probably put
the
the
Beyond in Bed
Beyond
Bath
in
and
Bed
Beyond.
Bath and Beyond.
Man, look, dog. Like I've worked in that shit, man. It's been. They finally closed down.
Yeah.
Um, like they closed down because the CFO. I think it was the CFO. The CFO jumped off a building, jumped off a
Okay.
skyscraper, and he jumped off a building because it was illegally trading, and He thought he was going to get caught, so he jumped off a building. You know what I mean? And
Well,
that's when the financial that's when the financial shit decided to when it fell through. You know what I'm saying? We couldn't have
yeah.
didn't have enough to pay people. Well, they had enough to pay the people, pay us, but they didn't have enough to pay. You know what I'm saying?
To keep it
To
going.
keep it going.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Like
That's a
for
really
example,
Really
unfortunate
unfortunate
decision to have to end
to
a
have to
yeah,
company.
end a company.
yeah, it was crazy, man.
It,
Like it was wild. It was wild as fuck, man.
how long were you
How
at Bed
long were
Bath
you
and
at Bed
Beyond?
Bath and Beyond?
6 years.
Okay,
Okay,
that's probably too
that's
long.
probably too long.
Damn right. Damn right. It's wild, man, because like the way I feel about that, man, is if they allowed us to do some other stuff, like it'd have been a lot better, but no. No. Ever since the pandemic it went down. Destroyed it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
that
You know.
definitely did that
definitely
to a
did
lot
that
of
to a lot of
businesses.
businesses.
Yeah, man, So about your comic, man.
Yeah,
So
Yeah,
do people look at it as a stick figures comic or do they look at it as like a traditional comic book?
I
I
honestly
honestly
don't
don't
know.
know.
I haven't
I
like
haven't really
performed a
performed a
survey.
survey.
It's hard to
It's
say.
hard to say.
It
It
started out
started out
looking more
looking
like
more
stick
like stick
figures. I would
figures. I
say
would say
people have told
people have
me
told me
that the more
that the
recent
more
stuff
recent stuff
doesn't look as
doesn't look
much
as
like
much like
stick figure
stick figure
comics.
comic.
Well, I like your art. I like your style. It's very unique. You
Thank
know what I
you.
mean?
Thank you.
Very. I hope the music ain't bugging you.
No, I can.
No, I can.
It's good.
Sound
I
like
wasn't sure where it
Christian
was
Sure
music.
coming
where it was
from for a
coming
minute. I
from.
was sort
And
of
I
trying
was
to
sort of
figure
trying
out
to
where
figure out where
if it was somebody
there was
outside
somebody outside
my home.
my home.
I couldn't
Nah,
tell.
it was coming
No,
from over here. Coming from over here. You
The
good.
music
the
was
music
coming
was
from
coming from
inside the
inside the
house.
house.
Yeah. Nah, it was coming from here.
Okay.
From I put it on. I turned it on. My
Okay.
fault.
Okay.
No, I
Yeah.
feel
No,
better
I
now.
feel better now.
I just didn't know
I
what was
just didn't know
happening.
what was happening.
I got you. Don't worry about it.
I was like,
I
oh
was
Nah,
like,
man,
oh
man.
I'm
man,
starting to hear
I can
things.
hear things.
You good. You good. You good. But nah, man. So you know, when you look at comics today, you know, where do
Okay.
you feel it's going? You know what I'm saying? How do you feel?
Um,
Um,
well,
well,
I truth be
truth
told,
be
I'm not
told, I'm
buying a
not
lot of
buying a lot of
comics like
comics like
from
from
Marvel and
Marvel
DC
and
at the
DC at
moment.
the moment.
Um,
Um,
so I
so
can't really
I can't
speak
really
to that.
speak to
But from
that,
what
but
I've
from what I've
seen when I
seen when I
peruse my
peruse
comic
my
shop,
comic shop,
is there's a
is
lot
there's a lot
more
more
independent voices
independent
being
voices
heard.
being heard.
Yeah, that's what I was saying when it comes to independent
Yeah,
Yeah,
comics and shit like that. You feel me?
yeah,
yeah.
and there's a
And
lot
there's a
of
lot of
different
different
kinds of
kinds
comics
of
coming
comics
out, which I
coming
think
out, which
is
I
really
think is
good. I
really
think
good. I think
they're
they're
diversifying what
diversifying
people
what
think a
people think
comic
a
book,
comic book,
should look like.
should look like.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
But
to
the
to
stuff,
that to that. So hold on. To that one person that can see us, can can y'all hear me or hear us talking? Whoever's watching. But while we're waiting for that, um, man, while we're waiting for that, yeah, as you were. Sorry about that.
no, I was
No,
just
I
gonna
was just
say
gonna say
the stuff I
the
do
stuff
is
I do is
more
more
comparable
comparable
to
to
what you would
what you would
find in
find
a
in a
newspaper
newspaper
comic section.
comics section.
Right,
So
right,
it's
right.
So
not
it's
so much
not so much
superhero stuff,
superhero
but
stuff,
more like
but more like
jokey stuff.
jokey stuff.
Not a problem. Not a problem. Hey, everything is received. Everything is loved around here. You
Oh
know,
yeah, I
we.
Oh yeah,
wasn't
I
I wasn't
wasn't
making an
making
excuse
an
for it. I'm
excuse
just
for it. I'm
saying
just saying
that like
that
the
like
stuff I
the stuff
do
I do
isn't
isn't
traditionally what you would
traditionally
see
what
in a
you would see
comic
in a
book
comic
store,
book store,
unless you're looking
unless
at
you're
like,
looking at like
you know,
you know
comic book
comic book
collections like
collections like
Calvin and
Calvin and
Hobbes and
Hobbes,
that kind of thing.
that kind of thing.
Right. In all reality, like I think comics are going into a rather awesome way, man. I think that but if it don't like pull away from the traditional way, it's willing to kill itself. You know what I mean?
Oh, somebody's
Oh,
telling me
somebody's
that
telling me that
they can hear the
they can hear
echo.
the echo.
I
So
can
I'm
hear
gonna
you.
So
I'm gonna
I'm
try
gonna
to
try to
get my
get my
headphones
Damn.
going.
headphones going.
That's what I was
That's what
Fuck.
I
worried
was
about.
worried about.
Don't worry about it, man. You know. Mm. Oh. I don't know what's going on. Like I don't know where it's coming from.
Coming from
Coming
inside the
from inside
house.
the house.
It's been like that for all my other streams. Cause I don't even have my headphones on. I don't have
Okay,
mine on.
Okay, I don't.
how do I sound
How do
now?
I sound now?
Well, I'm
Well,
actually
I'm
still
actually
hearing an
still
echo,
hearing an echo,
and I have a
and I have
headphone
a
set on.
headphone set on.
Oh fuck it. Oh well. I ain't worried about that shit. Um,
Well,
Well,
now I look like an
now I look like an
aviator,
aviator,
what's an aviator?
a guy that
a
flies a
guy that
plane.
flies a plane.
I always have mine on too myself. You know
I look like
I look
I'm
like
ready to
I'm
take this
ready to
thing
take
in
this thing in
for a
for a
landing.
landing.
what I mean? It's not a problem at all. Fuck it. Hey, fuck it. Hey, hey, I'm embarrassed with ya. That's your gaming headset, ain't it?
It is my
It
gaming
is my
headset.
gaming headset.
Mine's too. I use mine's too all the time. I walk around with it all everywhere, man. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck. I walk around everywhere with it. It's not a problem with me.
It's a
It's,
little
it's a little
clunky,
clunky,
but I love
but
it.
I love it.
Can you take it off?
Yeah, it's off
Yeah,
now.
it's off now.
Oh, see that's the whole situation, man.
Giant mess of
Giant mess of
cords.
cords.
Turtle Beach, though,
Turtle
they make
Beach,
good
though, they
stuff.
make good stuff.
Yeah, yeah, man.
All right, we're putting the
All right, we're
headphones
putting the
down for
headphones
the
down
night.
for the night.
You know it's wild. Um, on my end, they said on my end it's not, and there's no echo, but on your end it's echo. I don't know why.
I'm sure it's a
Sure,
setting
it's a
that I have
setting that I
wrong
have
over
wrong
here,
over
and I
here,
don't know what
and I
that
don't know
would
what
be.
that would be.
I wonder if
I wonder
I
if I
turn my
turn my
speakers off.
speakers off.
Then how will I
Then
hear
how will I
you?
hear you?
Hmm.
Hmm.
Mysteries of the
Of the
universe.
universe.
Is everything good?
Oh, I'm
Oh,
okay.
I'm okay.
I'm okay too. Hey, I ain't worried about it. Um, back to what we were saying.
Yeah.
Fuck it,
Yeah.
fuck it, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it. Um, back to what we were saying. So, okay, my fault. Anyways, back to what we were saying. That so within those years of you putting this thing together, man, you know, did you ever felt like how did you do this through a hobby or it was just something that you really wanted to do?
I've been making
I've been
comics
making comics
since I was
since I
a
was
kid,
a kid,
so
so
I've just
I
always
just
enjoyed the
always enjoyed
medium,
the medium,
and
and
I
I
really felt
really
there was an
felt there was an
opportunity
opportunity
when I was working in retail to basically make fun of the job, and it was just a very cathartic thing to do. And then I started getting it in print at the company I worked at. We had this company magazine, and so I was getting the comics printed in there, and yeah, it just sort of kept taking a life of its own. I painted murals of my characters at the store I worked in, and I started printing out books. So it's just been going ever since then.
Awesome, 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 man. So when you make it big, right? The people that at your store are gonna be like, "Wow, oh man, I know that guy."
People say that to me. We'll see if it happens. It's pretty much like winning the lottery.
Well, I believe in you, man. I believe in you. I believe that.
Hey, I believe in me too. But it comes down to, unfortunately, a lot of other people jumping in.
Hey, man, it's always about taking what you can take
Yeah.
and building what you can build.
Well, I mean, look, I've been doing it for this long, and it's not like, that's what I tell people. It's not like I'm doing a get rich quick scheme or anything like that. Like, I'm doing this because I love it. So obviously, the audience matters, and it's nice to have an audience as an artist, but I don't hinge my entire identity on that.
True that. True that. Very much true. I'm very happy to have you here. You know what I mean?
Thanks.
Very much happy to have you here. Very much happy to have you on the show.
I
You
appreciate
know,
it. I always like talking to different artists and helping people realize that they can break out of the system that everybody sort of falls into. This chasing lights and all of this stuff. It's maddening. It robs you of being creative a lot of times, I think.
well, yeah, it does. It robs you of being who you are.
Right.
A lot of it. Trying to duplicate what others have done. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you don't want to duplicate. Ideally, you want to be a trendsetter.
Right. And I've been trend setting myself like a motherfucker.
Well, that's it right there.
Yeah, man, I've been going crazy with this thing, man.
How
Pushing this
long?
show to the next level.
Oh, your audio just came out different when you said it. That's cool.
What'd you say?
Oh, the echo is less there now.
That's because I turned it to an earpiece.
Oh, well, that helped.
Yeah, I figured.
Okay.
I figured it did.
Well, at least we know maybe how to mitigate it.
Hold on. Well, I mean, I think it's because if you got too many um shit.
Hey, we should probably tell
All right,
anybody
hold
watching
on.
this that this is, you're using this program that we're interacting with tonight for the first time. So it's bound to happen. There's always going to be a few screws loose, but the next time you use this program, it's going to be even better.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So I,
That's
gi- I give you credit for trying a new program.
hey man, I'm trying my best to keep this thing together, man. Like everybody's keep telling me to get a laptop, but I don't know if the laptop is going to work for that. I don't know if PC is going to work even better for it. You know what I mean?
Are you using a Mac?
I'm using my phone actually.
That might be why we're having audio problems.
Probably why.
Yeah, I think I was reading on their website that they recommend not using a phone. But the person listening says that it sounds much better now.
It sounded much better.
Now it does.
You don't hear the echo?
I still hear it, but the person in the room just typed, it sounds better now.
Does it sound better?
Not to me. I got to deal with my voice every day. I don't want to hear my voice twice.
Hey man, I'm just trying to. I wasn't dealing with this app before this other person was on, and I don't know why. I don't know why it started happening. I guess because when I had two browsers, and I was doing the show through two browsers and shit, right? And when it happened, right, like when I did it through the two browsers, I guess that messed up the echo. I think that's where the echo is from. But I deleted the
Okay.
browser. I don't know why it's acting like this now.
Well, if you can find a way to get access to a computer, it might be worth experimenting with.
Yeah, a lot better. Does it sound a lot better, Samantha?
We'll find out.
Too bad my damn friends didn't come on. But it is what it is.
That's okay. You ask some random guy who draws comics on your show. They probably had other things to do.
Yeah, it's all right. Yes and no. Now you're getting yes and no. We gotta get the whole truth. I'm just saying.
Both. It's yes and no. Man.
She said yes and no. See, I'm confused. Yes and no.
That's okay. This is an experimental night.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Is it better now? The echo was really quiet, but now back to.
Let's see how it sounds.
No,
I can hear. I'm back to being just as obnoxious as I was earlier.
What about that?
Testing. That's a little better.
Yeah, like I don't know. It's
because you're using a phone.
Weird.
I can tell you right now, it's because you're using a phone.
I don't know. I don't know why, but it wasn't acting like this before.
Technology, man, it's just hard to predict. That's why they call it technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties.
Yep.
Fuck the difficulties, technically. You know what I mean? Shit, man.
You just gotta be able to roll with it. It happens.
Man, there's always something, dude.
I mean, look, when I was working in retail, it was at a technology store, so I've seen a lot of stuff go not so great, and you just gotta roll with it. That's all you can do.
Do you still work at retail?
No, not anymore. No, that was years ago. And then after I left there, I did 4 years of technical support over the phone for a different company. So
True that.
I've dealt with a lot of technical snafus in my time.
Y'all can hear us. You can hear me loud and clear, right?
You sound fantastic. which is very good because it is your show.
I don't know why. Technically, for some reason, when I come into the stream, people hear the echo, but when I go off, people don't hear the echo.
I think the best thing to do is I'll just start answering your questions by nodding, and then nobody will know.
Nah, that one shit. Let's just keep going with it.
I know, but it's funny. If people come in and I'm just like, and they're gonna go, "Wow, this guy's great. King Daniel sounds fantastic. This other guy is nodding really great. I can see him nodding. It's awesome."
You said it says Phil is louder now, louder too, and the echo is quieter.
Well, that's progress.
Hey man, I just got to get some earpiece.
And everybody at home watching has got to get some ear peace.
Peace ears.
They want peace in their ears.
And that's why I think I lost a subscriber because of that shit. Fuck it.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to keep people's attention anymore, especially when there's
It
technical.
is what it is.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I ain't worried about it.
Yeah.
I do the best I can, while I can, and how I can.
Just keep learning as you go. Eventually, things will start working themselves out, and they'll get more polished. That's the only thing I can tell you.
True that. True that. True that.
Babies,
I
babies
try
don't
to.
start running. They start crawling first, and then they run later.
Right. True that. Right. Right. I mean, it is what it is, right? It is what the fuck it is.
It is. I mean, you can't argue with it. What it is.
Hell yeah, man. I mean, shit, man. I'm thinking, dog. Um, um, maybe I could get some wireless earphones or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it's worth a shot.
You know, wireless earphones and stuff like that, just to see what because when I had wireless headphones, it was night and day. It was better than what I had for the headphones. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know,
now we're troubleshooting.
I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. It's just the way it's done, man. I really don't understand it.
Well, welcome to.
But hey, show must go on. Let's keep going.
Right on.
Anyway, so when it comes to building your project, you know what I'm saying, building your project, have you ever had a reader's block?
A reader's block?
Yeah, like a mind block, like something, like basically
like a writer's block.
Yeah, writer's block.
Oh, okay.
I said reader's block. Sorry about that, writer's block.
No, it's okay. I thought there was a block I hadn't heard of before. I was just like, I didn't know there was a reader's block. I probably have a reader's block too because I don't read very much. So there you go. Yeah, writer's block for me is not something I deal with too much about. For me, it's more time management. So, like, I know the kind of projects I want to do. They're usually pretty big. They seem to get bigger and more ambitious every year. And so then the challenge is more not what am I going to do, but how do I manage my time so that I can do all of it.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good. You know, I think that. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. I think that it will be. I think it's always good to have, you know, to get through those readers block. I said readers. I said writer's block. Damn it, writer's block. Always good to get through those writer's block.
Well, writer's block is when you don't know what you want to say, or you don't know
Yeah,
how, or you don't want to know how you want to say it. But
or you get
yeah,
or the writer's block sometime where like basically like you want to say it, but it's like your brain freezes up.
right. Yeah, I don't have a lot of that. Uh, for me, it's just being able to balance everything. Balance has been like my big struggle for my whole life.
True that. True that. True that. True that. You know, where do you feel that where do you feel that life have took you while designing this project?
Where has life taken me?
Yeah, what has it done for your life basically?
Um, well, help me get organized in some ways because there's a lot of different pieces that I have to manage, and so that forces me into a position where I need to get better organized. I'm not 100% there, but I'm a lot better than I used to be. Um, and I think a lot of artists work very well when we have a, a box confining us, and we have to find a way to work within that box. So, I created a very rigid structure pretty early on in this series, and so now trying to figure out how to be creative within that structure, that's a challenge that keeps challenging me.
Right, right, true that, true that. Um, how many? What was the? You stuttered. What
Having
is?
a reader's block going on over there.
Nah, because sometimes I'll be speaking so fast, and it'll be like.
Yeah,
It'll come out, man. It'll come out so quick.
that's diarrhea of the mouth is what they call that. Be careful. That's
Oh my
contagious
god, man.
stuff. You got to be careful.
Yeah, so you know, okay. In all your years, right? Where do you feel like do you feel like you've made it to where you want to be, or do you feel like it's more time, like you still more to go?
There's always more to go if you're doing it right. If you plateau, that's a dead zone. But I haven't hit a dead zone, thankfully. Um, yeah, I started animating an actual like full cartoon of these characters earlier this year, and so I plan to go back to that project soon and work on that. And I feel like that is like that's opening up a whole new world for me is animating these characters. So it kind of in my mind blew the lid off of how I thought about the world that I was building and still building, and now it's forcing me to think of them in different ways, which kind of made it fresher and more exciting.
Right, right. True, true, true that, true that, true that. So, you know, is this question on the tip of my tongue
Okay.
that I'm trying to get it out. If I talk too fast, it was blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, we don't want
So,
that.
so, okay. All right, get it out, get it out, get it out, get it out. All right. So, how many years did it take for you to really get what you wanted on paper?
It's levels, it's levels. I remember in different points thinking, oh, now I've reached where I want to reach. And then a couple more years pass and I go, oh, no, no, I was wrong. Now I've reached where I want to reach. But then a couple more years go by. So
Mm.
it's hard to say. I mean, the way the series looks now currently, I, I'm going to say the same thing I said a minute ago. I feel like it's finally where I want it to be, but who knows? Maybe a couple years from now, I'll say No. Now it is. It's hard to say, but the current iteration I feel like is the best, and I reached that sometime around maybe 2020, 2021. Um, Before that, I felt like things were really solid in 2016.
Right.
So maybe 2016 was when things started really feeling gelled.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That's a start. That's a start.
Yeah.
What is your most what is the best lessons you've learned within while doing your project?
Have patience with yourself. I think very early on, I remember wanting to instantly have a style that was locked in. I just really, really thought I could hit the ground running. And I have learned multiple times over the years after starting and stopping different projects, very rarely do you hit the ground running. You have to have patience to let something breathe and grow. So that's probably having patience and giving yourself time is probably the lesson I've learned best.
Okay. Have patience with yourself.
Yeah.
Love yourself. Feel yourself. I don't know about all that, but you gotta love yourself though.
Yeah.
You do gotta love yourself. Hold on for a second. Let me put the logo up. Let me put my logo up. Hold on for a second. For some reason, it keeps taking my shit down.
It's got a mind of its own.
It don't wanna give. But as I was saying, my brother.
Hmm.
So how do you handle criticism?
Um, I think I handle it pretty well. I think the important thing with criticism is to make sure you're communicating with people whether or not you actually want it. So sometimes people will want to throw that in your face right away, and that's a little harder to deal with. But I think real good people and friends will ask you, "Hey, what are you looking for from me? Do you want me to give you criticism? Do you want me to give you praise only? Do you want me to not say anything at all?" So it's really important that you go into a situation knowing what to expect. But if you're going to put yourself out there, you kind of have to expect the world to criticize you on their own, whether you ask them or not.
True that. It's always good to bring. It's always good to have that thought. You know what I'm saying in your mind to do so. You know, what are some of the hard times that you've been through while putting together this project?
Um, Kickstarter is pretty hard. It's just it's a lot. It's so many moving parts. And even though I've done a Kickstarter 3 different times now. Um, it's still always just as challenging. And trying to get enough outreach. I feel like I'll be sitting here thinking, "Oh, I'm reaching so many people," but at the end of the day, I'm not reaching millions. So, how many people am I really reaching?
Right. You know, teach his own, my man. Teach his own. You know, hey man, I try. I go through the same thing, bro. Doing my comic called Jarhead, it's it's the hardest, bro. The hardest thing to do, cause I have reader's block, I have writer's block, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but as long as you keep going and keep pushing, that's all that matters.
I tell people all the time the hardest part of doing anything is the mental game. It's
Hell yeah.
it's harder to get through that than it is to actually do the thing.
Right. Right. To do that and to move the way you want to move, you know what I mean?
Right.
Get where you want to get. Because a lot of that stuff is hard. Hard work, man. It's
Yeah, but
hard
it's
work.
harder work to get past yourself.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. True that, true that, true that.
Because we
But
put
see,
our blocks in ourselves paths. We block ourselves very easily.
true that, true that, true that, true that. Yeah, yeah. You're right. You're right. I mean, but at the end of the day, if we keep on doing what we're doing, we'll get somewhere farther than what we expected.
Always.
You know, if we continue to put our best foot forward and continue to believe in ourselves, that's all that matters. You know,
Yep.
it's all that matters because at the end of the day, you need somebody to believe. You need yourself to believe in yourself. You know,
Absolutely.
and if you can't believe in yourself, then what's the use of people believing in you? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like myself, I've learned to stay true to myself. You know what I mean? So that's why I understand where you're coming from, man. Like, do it. Do you have a struggle with believing in yourself, or do you have struggle with just keeping on track with the confidence part?
Um, I would say that there are moments when my self-esteem is challenged, and I don't think I get to a point anymore now that I'm a little older where I completely lose faith, in my own self. But there's times when that will get challenged, and then I have to find a way to get back.
True that. True that. True that. True that. You know, I really, really, really understand where you're coming from. I have that too. I deal with that too. You know, well, okay, so at Comic Cons, right? Who are some of the most? Where are some of the most? What are some of the things that you hate doing at Comic Cons?
Uh, it can be challenging to have your booth next to someone who is more established and is doing incredibly well, and then you're just sort of next to them watching them do well the whole time, and you're just like, well, I guess I paid my $300 to sit here and watch other people. And it's very tempting in those moments to want to recede into yourself and then not engage with people anymore because you're feeling defeated. So that's one of the hardest things, is just pick yourself up, keep positive, just try to appreciate the moment for what it is, and still interact with people, still engage with them. Don't tell yourself stories about how you're not good or things like that.
Don't feel sorry for yourself, basically.
Yeah, that's a pretty good way to put it too.
You know, yeah. I mean, a lot of those things that we deal with, man, it's a lot of those things we deal with, but we just have to keep it on. Because at the end of the day, if we don't keep on keeping on, we're fucked.
Well, one of the things I always uh, do at conventions is I do whatever I can to not have to leave my table, because I learned that if I'm not there, then the show stops. Even if somebody else is sitting at the table for me and saying, I'll watch your stuff till you get back, I'll handle all your customers till you get back, people want to meet the artist. And so you have to, I'm saying this as a metaphor, you have to physically be there in order for the show to go on, but you also have to be there and show up for yourself inside in order for the show to go on.
Right, right. This is always about putting yourself in the best position to be great. You know what I mean? Because
Sure.
at the end of the day, sometimes not. I mean, seeing people do greater than what you are, I think it should take it up. I think you should take it up a notch.
Yeah, it's hard because there's a huge mixture of genres and merchandising at conventions, and you never know what's going to hit. And some shows things hit real well for some people and not others, and then it flips at other shows. So you really can't have too many high expectations, I would say.
I mean, as long
Expect
as people, what is that?
expect to meet people and expect to do your best. That's about all you can expect.
Can you see the comment box right here on your left hand side?
I do. It says no. It says new comments will display here.
Can you see the comments?
Yeah, I see comments off to the side. Someone named Rayla says you still have the echo.
I do.
I think they're talking about me.
You still have the echo, right?
Yep, I do. I can hear it.
Is it low?
It's better than it was earlier.
Well, fuck it. Look, I can't. We can't stop that. So we're just gonna keep the party going. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause like I said,
Keep the echo party.
yeah, the echo party. Fuck the echo party. I don't give a fuck.
I said
You
it
know?
so everyone had to hear it twice.
I mean, hey, I mean, people are going to say you have an echo. People are going to say, you know, I mean, oh well, fuck it. Can't do nothing about it.
I've dealt with worse. It's okay.
I wouldn't say that now. Don't even say it. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's not as bad as before. I'll manage. Yeah, she said, yeah, it's not bad as before. Thank you, Rayla, for saying it all like that.
Thanks, Rayla. Hey, I don't think I told you this, but so the book is not, it's not funded yet. The Kickstarter is still going for only 4 more days, but I ordered what's known as an artist proof copy, which is like a prototype kind of a thing. But this is the book.
Uh huh.
So I just figured I'd show everybody this is like what they can expect. It's 175 pages of pure chewing satisfaction. There's lots of comics and stories and all kinds of stuff in there. It turned out great. I love it. So I'm very, very excited for people to get their hands on one. But the way to do it is to get this campaign to go all the way.
Awesome, awesome. So, I have a question for you.
Yes.
I'm thinking about doing a Kickstarter myself.
Yes. And Rayla, the answer is yes. If you want to share the Kickstarter, I will gladly take the shares. All you have to do is go to Kickstarter and search for Retail Sunshine. I'll put the
Retail Sunshine. Retail Sunshine. It is best. Retail Sunshine.
Tell me about
Everything must go.
What's your Kickstarter idea, King Daniel?
Hey man, I got an idea, bro. Phil.
Okay.
I got an idea. I got an idea. I'll buy.
I'm waiting for it, man. You gotta tell me the idea.
I'll pledge your Kickstarter if you buy a book, buy a Jarhead book.
You're gonna pledge to my Kickstarter if I buy a copy of Jarhead. Well, let me.
I'll buy your book, basically.
Let me tell you what. Send me a link of Jarhead, and I will. At the very least, I'll go and investigate all about it. Okay.
Investigate. Don't investigate it.
Yeah, I want to read about it. Is what I'm saying. I want to. I want to.
It's a
I want.
PDF at the moment because I don't have physical copies.
Oh, you're only doing a digital book.
Yeah, at the moment because I don't have the means to.
That's why there's a Kickstarter. That's correct. That's so you can get it printed, right?
Well, that's kind of hard because you can't really trust people.
You can't trust people. What do you mean?
Yeah. Well, let's just say I don't like going to people's inbox asking them such and such and such, and then they lie to you and be like, oh, such and such and such.
It's very hard. I will tell you. You asked me earlier about what one of the hardest things to do, and I will tell you, running a Kickstarter is not for the faint of heart. It is incredibly hard. It goes against so many fibers of my being to be going out there. I get so nervous. So you're not alone in that, my friend. It's very, very challenging. Thank you, Rayla, for sharing. I appreciate that.
See, at least you got some eyes on you.
Hey, I'll take the eyes. The eyes have it.
Hey, man, like I said to people, when the in your face show is the place to be. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna keep this mold to where it needs to be.
Can I be a
It's
hype
gonna
man?
stay on the earpiece part, huh?
Can I be your hype man?
Go ahead, go ahead.
I don't have any experience being a hype man.
This is the In Your Face Show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the most professional yeah I've ever done.
Hey, man, that is the truth. Oh, you know what? I didn't tell the people, man. I wanted to share.
Thanks, Rayla, for the link.
I wanted to share a snippet of my new something something that I'm coming up with for
Okay.
Jarhead.
Now snippet means you're going to take out some scissors and we're all going to feel the pain, or what's that? What do you mean?
Yeah, you're all gonna feel the pain. No, but
I'm worried.
I'm actually coming out with a 3D anime, a 3D and a 3D a short 3D film.
You're going to be.
A short.
Are you animating a 3D film yourself?
Well, let's just say my team is.
Okay, that's all right. All right. So how short of a short is it?
We're gonna put out 10 minutes of it
Okay, that's pretty
first for like a feeler,
long.
and then if people like it, we're gonna put out more.
So 10
You know,
minutes. Okay.
a 10-minute shot. So it's gonna be just crazy action, crazy shit.
Okay.
It's being worked out. It's being worked out as we speak. I have a
Right now.
snippet of what, huh?
It's being worked out right this minute.
Right this minute.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me see. Let me send it.
You have the animation ready right now for us to see?
Oh yeah.
Well, how long has that been in production?
It's been in production for a couple weeks now.
Okay, and you already have 10 minutes? That's pretty darn good.
It should be done. Should be done within maybe a month or a couple weeks.
Okay. Well, make sure you send it to me when it's done.
So I gotta send it to you. Why can't you just see it when everybody else sees it?
Yeah, well, that too. I'll see when everybody else sees it. I'm just saying,
No.
I won't know when it's ready. You got to tell me when it's ready. That's all I meant. I'm not a mind reader.
I mean, all right. How about this? Hold on. Let me put up a picture of them. All right, you ready?
You am. You have me
It's going to be in the background, okay?
Okay, do it.
It's going to be in the background. You ready?
Born ready.
Now this is not done yet. This is just a snippet. It's not quite right done.
This is what's
So
called
I'm
a
gonna
work
just
in progress. A work in
it's
progress.
work in progress. Let's just say that.
I got it.
This is just what it looked like before all the makeup and the beard growth and all that. Yeah, go ahead.
What are you telling me to go ahead? You do it. Okay. Is that a computer generated face?
CGI.
Okay. Well, that looks pretty darn realistic.
We're working on something big here. We're working on something big here, and let me hide that.
Okay.
Let me hide that for right now. Um,
Well, that's exciting.
it's going to be exciting. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be very exciting because I'm able to um maybe take these to the film festivals and everything.
Sure.
If it goes well and people jump on it, I can maybe take this to the actual
Never heard of
to the
that.
studios and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
And see what they like, see if they like it or not. You know what I mean?
I mean, shoot high, man.
Hey man, I'm thinking about turning this into a video game myself.
Okay. I like it.
First person video game, kind of like Call of Duty, but we working on something here. We working on something here.
But better than Call of Duty because we've all had enough Call of Duty.
Hey, maybe we could play Call of Duty together. You know?
I don't even own a copy.
What about Warzone?
I don't play any of those things, man. The only first-person shooter I really get into is Doom
Doom.
and old school stuff. I still play old first-person shooters.
And that's not a problem. I mean, I
On
still play
DOS.
Division. I still play Division.
I don't even know what that is.
Tom Clancy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I had never played that.
You never played Splinter Cell?
If I did, it was an early version from years ago. Years and years. I used to, let me give you an example. I used to play Dino Crisis. You ever heard of that game?
Yeah. Wow.
That's my idea of a good shooter.
Wow. That's crazy. Dino Crisis. I remember years ago I used to play that.
No one's thought about it or uttered that title in years.
I mean, at least you know what I'm saying. You're old school type. You know what I'm saying. You're old school, so
I keep it
that's
classic.
nothing. That's nothing. You know,
Yeah.
it's not a problem. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. You know,
Look what happened.
that's not a problem at all.
We started talking and we've done an hour. Can you believe it?
Yeah, almost done. Almost an hour.
See, we made it through despite technical difficulties. That is something to be proud of.
I mean, I've been going through this for so long.
Well,
Definitely.
apparently 166 episodes.
Yeah. 166 episodes. Hopefully, I get a laptop
Now,
to work me out here.
How many years has it taken to get to 166?
I've been doing this for a year and a half.
Okay, so not every week.
Not every week. Every day.
Okay.
Every day. I'm not stopping until I get to 200 episodes. And when I get to 200 episodes, I'm going to keep on going.
Okay, so then what's the significance of 200?
The significance of 200 is a milestone.
Oh, yes, I love milestones.
It's a milestone. Why? Is because I'm going to tell you something. I don't think people understand. 200 episodes within a year of 100 episodes within a year, right? Within a year, before the year was up. Name one show or podcast or any show out there that has done that.
I don't know. I haven't been keeping track.
No, I'm just saying, like, can
But
anybody in the world name one?
It sounds great. It sounds like a great achievement, and I think you should be commended for sticking with it as long as you have.
To me, this is nothing to me. I mean, this is nothing. I don't. There's still more work to do. Still more work to do for me. Still more work for me to do. You know what I'm saying? Like
Thank you for making me part of the work.
this is you're not work. You're a guest, and when you're a guest, you're part of the family.
Well, thank you.
You're part of the In Your Face family. The In Your Face family loves and
Oh man.
welcomes newcomers.
And if it's one thing that's in your face, it's family.
Pretty much. Pretty much. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, to all those who looking forward to um, I'm probably not going to have a big ass party for the 200th. I'm gonna just fucking eat a big feast by myself.
Cool. So enjoy that.
A big crab feast.
I mean, no argument for me.
I
But you're making me
mean,
hungry.
I don't get how everybody didn't see the show. I don't know how. I thought they did see the
What
show.
what's that? You mean tonight?
Yeah, they normally see
Well,
it. I don't.
we had technical problems. Tonight was a dress rehearsal for your future.
Eh, this is this has been the most weirdest show I have ever done.
Well, I am happy to be winning the title of weirdest show guest.
I mean, I don't know, man. Um, I don't know, man. I just want the people to know that I love them. Thank you for all two people that's watched the show. Thank you for all two people that's watched the show.
Yeah,
Fuck
they
it.
have a they have a word for that. The word is both. Thank you to both of you.
Thank you to both of you. To all of you, whoever see this goddamn show. Thank you to all of you. And for y'all who got the fuck. Hold on. Hold on. Just a second.
Don't forget, people watching on the rewind. Thank you, Rayla. She says, "Oh, but we love y'all too." Look at those links popping in.
Yeah, I love you all.
Boom, boom.
Um, that is to all of you guys who is watching. If you're new, please hit that like and subscribe button. If you enjoyed the show, but if you don't enjoy the show, oh well. Show must go on. I don't give a fuck.
I was waiting to see where you're going with that.
I'm about to say, I was
If
about
you
to say,
don't,
fuck you,
there's the
but
door.
nah. Huh?
If you don't, there's the door.
If you don't, get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here.
I don't know how you're gonna keep your audience if you're telling them to get out of here.
The fuck out of here. Nah, it's just I'm raw. We raw and uncut on this show. So if they can't take it, oh well, fuck it.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck.
there you go. Well, thanks for having me, Daniel. It's been fun shooting the breeze with you.
Hey man, look, I would love to have you back on, man. If you want to come join the roundtable discussion, it'll be well worth it.
Well, you let me know when that happens. If I can swing it, I'll swing it. And I do appreciate the invite.
Thank you, brother. So, without further ado, I would like to take us out of here. Thank y'all for watching. It's been well. This has been the 166th episode of the In Your Face show. And we out. Peace.